Hi there, I'm Kathy Klein, and today I'm going to answer in my practice help people with their Medicare insurance. And that question is, how do I sign up for Medicare? Well, lucky for you, I created a checklist that walks you through the 12 steps that you need to know of signing up for Medicare. Sorry about that. And you can actually get this guide free, absolutely free. You don't even have to give us your email address. Just go to medicarequick.com/checklist. Okay, so what I'm going to do for you today is just go over the checklist with you. So if you don't want the guide, you can just follow along, write it down, make little boxes, and then check the steps off as you do them. So what is step number 1? That is, determine whether you even need to sign up for Medicare at all. The reason why I say that is if you have creditable coverage at work, guess what? You don't even need to sign up for Medicare. So, lucky you. Now, not all of us are that lucky. Most of us, when we turn 65, we must sign up. But some of us have creditable coverage and we don't have to sign up. So, what is step 2? Step 2 is determine whether you want to sign up for Medicare. So even if you don't have to sign up, guess what? You might want to. Now, why is that? Well, could be that your work insurance is really expensive. Or it could be that you don't like your work insurance. Maybe you have an HMO and there's no doctors, or maybe you like seeing doctors in another county. I don't know. But for whatever reason, decide whether or not you want to sign up for Medicare. And I do have most of these steps, I do have information on my website where you can go and get more information. Okay, step number 3. If you've decided that you're not signing up for Medicare, put the checklist away. Don't muddle your mind with unnecessary information. Just come back to the whole Medicare process and the checklist when you're ready. Okay, let's go to step number 4. Okay, what is step number 4? Well, that is learn what Medicare Parts A and B cover and what your costs will be. So Medicare doesn't cover everything. I'm sure you're aware of that by now. And so you need to understand, if you just get original Medicare and nothing else, what are you going to have to pay for? I do have a free video that explains this. It's called Making Medicare Decisions. And it's about 20 minutes. So just keep that in mind. You're more than welcome to watch that free video. Okay, step 5. View the chart that Medicare puts out to find out what your Part B is going to cost. Now, I have the chart listed in the free checklist, but you can also go to medicare.gov to get that chart. And basically, here's what I'm going to tell you. If you are signing up for Medicare in 2018, your Medicare Part B premium is probably going to be $134 a month. But it could be more. And how could it be more? It's based on how much you make. So I'm not going to go through it, all of the different income levels, but I can tell you that if you make $85,000 or less and you're single, or $170,000 and less and you're married and filing a joint return, or if you're married and filing a separate return that is $85,000, then you're going to pay $134 a month. Hey, hi, T. Lee Jones. Nice to see you on here. Okay, so now most that you would pay for your Medicare Part B, if you make above $160,000 a year if you're single, or $320,000 a year if you file a joint return, is $428.60 per month. So that's the most. Okay, now what is step 6 of signing up for Medicare? Well, that is determine the method that you're going to enroll. And I'm walking through my steps of signing up for for Medicare. Okay, now there are 3 methods that I'm aware of that allow you to sign up for Medicare. One is just go down to the Social Security office. If you do that, I recommend either taking a book with you or call and make an appointment, or go online and make an appointment, however your Social Security office deals with it. Okay, the second way to sign up for Medicare is by calling. And you can call 1-800-772-1213. So that's the second method. And the third method, which is my favorite, and that is just going online. And so if you go online, then basically if you don't have Part A yet, you can sign up online and it's easy. Now, if you already have Part A, you can't sign up online, unfortunately. I don't know when they're going to fix that, but right now, those are the 3 methods. Okay, what is step 7? Step 7 is sign up to pay for Medicare Part B. And T. Lee Jones is saying that there are barriers for people to sign up, such as language, education, culture, and more. And yes, that's true, but Medicare does have interpreters that can talk to you in your own language. So does Social Security. And so you should be able to overcome that. And then online, I'm not sure if it's available in other languages, but I can find out. Okay, so let's go back to step 7. Sign up to pay for Medicare Part B. So if you are not receiving Social Security payments, you're going to have to pay for Part B yourself. I mean, you're going to have to basically write a check. And what most people do is they write a check for quarterly payments. And this is fine. But I have to tell you, if you miss a payment, guess what? You can be canceled. And if you get canceled, that can be a real problem, because then you're not going to have your Part B. And then if you have Medicare Advantage, or if you have a supplement plan, guess what? Those plans don't work without your Medicare Part B. So here's what I recommend. And it's kind of a secret. I don't know why this isn't publicized more, but Medicare has this thing called Easy Pay. And Easy Pay allows you to get the Medicare Part B premium taken out of your checking account on a monthly basis. So that is super cool. And so I'm going to read off the URL to you. But again, if you get my free checklist, you can just click on it. All these links are clickable on the PDF. Okay, so here's how you sign up for Easy Pay. https://www.medicare.gov/your-medicare-parts-a-and-b/easy-pay.html. I know. So just really download this checklist and you'll just be able to click on it. Okay, step 8. The next step is very important. This is probably the most important step, in my opinion, and that is determine the type of extra or a plan that either replaces Medicare or additional to Medicare. And that is either a Medicare Advantage plan or a Medigap plan. So those 2 plans work differently from each other. And it's funny because if somebody's selling you a Medicare Advantage plan, they have to say these words: a Medicare Advantage plan is not a Medicare supplement plan. Hello, if you don't know what a Medicare supplement plan is or a Medicare Advantage plan is, those words mean nothing. I mean, literally, you might as well be speaking Chinese to me because I would not know what that meant. So you need to figure out the difference between those 2 plans. And the class that I was talking about, that video that I was talking about a couple of minutes earlier, Making Medicare Decisions, does explain the differences. So you could kill 2 birds with 1 stone by watching that video. Okay, now step 9. We're coming into the end here. Step 9. Once you've determined which type of insurance is right for you, select a Medicare insurance broker to help you narrow down your choices. So it looks like T. Lee Jones might be a broker. I am a broker. Now, here's how you sort of determine which broker you want to use. So, one, check their reviews. Okay, so reviews can be done on Facebook, they can be on Yelp, they can be on, I don't know, LinkedIn, Google Plus, whatever, but go in and check the reviews. Now, I do want to caution you, there are people that walk around selling Medicare insurance. I call them walk-a-marketers. So they're going to knock on your door, usually when you are 64, 64 and a half, sometime around there, and they're going to try to sell you Medicare insurance. Personally, I would stay away from walk-a-marketers. And the reason, just think about this for a minute. What would you think if your doctor went around knocking on people's doors and saying, hello, I am I don't know, name a doctor. I'm a cardiologist, and I just wanted to let you know that I have a medical, clinic down the street, and if you need any cardiology services, please, give me a call. Here's my card. Really? Would you do that? No, I wouldn't do it, and you probably wouldn't do that either. So if that's the case, why do you select your insurance broker, your Medicare insurance broker? This is one of the most important decisions that you're going to make by somebody who walks on your, walk-a-marketer, who knocks on your door, or if they cold call you on the phone. Really? Now, if you want to use a walk-a-marketer or a telemarketer, that's fine. Just please, please, please make sure you check their reviews. Okay. Now, of course, you can always call me as well. Okay, so now here we go. Step 9 is done. Now we're going to go with step 10. Okay, if you have opted for a Medigap plan, you need to sign up for a drug plan. Don't think that just because you don't take any medications, you don't have to sign up. No, please. I know it's optional, but it's really not optional. My husband didn't sign up because the guy who, sent him something and came over and signed him up didn't tell him that if he didn't sign up, basically the guy said, hey, do you take any drugs? My husband said no. The guy said, oh, okay, great. You don't need a drug plan. And he left. And let me tell you, this happens a lot with the walk-a-marketers and the telemarketers because those people are not allowed by Medicare to help you with drug plans or Medicare Advantage. It is prohibited because they don't allow people who cold call you on the phone or knock on your door to help you with those two types of plans. So that is another reason not to use a walk-a-marketer or a telemarketer for that type of, for choosing someone to help you. So basically, the guy said my husband didn't have to buy a plan, so he didn't. And then 5 years later, we find out that he's building up this huge penalty. And now he pays more in penalties every month than he does for the plan. And this will never go away. He'll always have this penalty for the rest of his life. So be real careful. But anyway, let's go back to the subject. You will need, if you choose a Medigap plan, you will need a separate drug plan. If you choose Medicare Advantage, chances are that drug plan is going to be wrapped into the plan. Ask your broker. Okay, now you've selected your drug plan or you have one with Medicare Advantage. What is step 11? Step 11 is review your plan every year, especially drug plans and Medicare Advantage. And the reason is these plans change every year. Every year these plans change. So they're not set it and forget it. You can't just say, oh, I loved my plan from last year. It's great. I'm just going to stay with it. No. You need to review them. And when do you review them? You review them during open enrollment or during the pre-open enrollment period, which is between October 1st and October 15th. Now, you can't make any changes during that time. You can make your changes between October 15th and December 7th of every year, and that's when you should make the changes. Okay, now you're almost here. We're running around the bend. You've done steps 1 through 11. What is step 12? Step 12 is relax, enjoy. You've now signed up for Medicare. You're reviewing your plan annually. You got this. So for those of you that are watching live, thank you. And for those of you who are watching this video later, after it's recorded, thank you as well. And we'll see you in the next video. Bye.